we go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Receivers are bunched together. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Back to throw. It's Flanagan. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Wolverines! They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And here's the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught for the receiver. And the Gamecocks will pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
The Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Makes a quick catch. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And what a grab by the sophomore.
That's just great overall execution by this offense. The line does their job. Quarterback makes the right read. Nice route by the receiver, and the result's a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaks in open space. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Now they're running on the toss. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To throw, it's Flanagan. Dump off, caught by the running back. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The gain makes it second and medium. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Carolina. Who's going to score? Wow, a kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point was good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Flanagan. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, what a grab! Gets some space around the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Bringing pressure. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Gamecocks, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Flanagan. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Same tailback, another carry. He breaks free, and he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Ball handed off. Breaks through the tackle. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Short loss of the play sets up second and long from the 18.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 34.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking right. This one caught. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Flanagan. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Wolverines churn out another first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. He finds the running back in the flat. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Jackson.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
In the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's a quick grab. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackled, but forced down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's wide open. Look out. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They have taken the lead with time running down. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominant performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
To throw, it's Flanagan. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense could just hang on for a few more seconds. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.